In our previous video, we got power to our house. Now to make use of the power, we are going to need to drill holes, pull all the wires, connect and organize our panels, to finally put in working outlets and switches.
So you saw Dad Green and I run our main wire for the house and get things set up, and saw us hook up one circuit for the garage door. Well, now we've got the rest of the house to wire. So we'll start in the garage and we'll just kind of move as we go. We don't have an electrical plan. We're just following the rules of what the electrical code states, and we're saying, okay, well, what seems to make the most sense? What do we want as we're going about it? We kind of drew up a plan, so we have a rough idea, but it's very fluid.
What are the chances that we pull the exact amount of wire you need?
Because what? You started
I
way...
started way over there by the light switch.
You started way over there, follow the white wire, down the wall to the light switch. And he pulled out what he thought, or what he hoped would be enough.
So the odds here is 100%.
All the way back around. I would say you're lucky.
That's skill right there.
I'm still trying to figure out and understand the best spot in terms of putting the wire into the boxes.
That's where you start making a habit of doing something. And usually I think I would bring the power in close.
The wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'd have the wire for this switch coming out here and the wire for this switch coming out farther out.
Okay. Dad Green's definitely the master electrician around here. I know nothing. I mean, that's not 100% true, but...
There's not much to know about wiring though.
No. You're not gonna get shocked, so don't think you will.
I'm assuming you're
It's off.
off.
It's off.
Oh, it's off there.
Yeah. I'll turn it off here too.
Thank you.
And both of those.
I was looking at the individual breakers thinking,
There, now it's all off.
you need to roll over and fall on the ground and convulse a little bit.
You would do that?
So, like I said, I wanted this outlet to be the first one on the circuit.
Yeah.
So that's the second one on the circuit.
Okay.
And then it goes back around over there to that far one on the wall, which is the third one on the circuit.
Ah,
So there is an in and an out.
okay.
The other option would have had a bigger box here, and I started pulling this guy off to replace it with a bigger box, so I could have a third one of these wires, and then I would have just gone in and out, and then another extra leg. But then I thought, I'm gonna rip the box up, and it's only 4 feet, and I didn't want that, because this one used to be the first one. We wouldn't have wanted that one being the first one,
Yeah.
because it had been outside. You know, how weird would it have been if your garage circuit would have tripped and you had to go outside with the GFCI? Okay, so let's see you turn some power on and
Not quite.
out. Does it light up?
Yeah. Yay. Battery charger. Well, we're not the world's fastest builders. As you can see, I'm already in different clothes. It's a different day. Only had a few hours yesterday. We got most of the garage done. We just need a few breakers to get that finished, and then we can actually have lights in the garage. But we're gonna work on stuff in the basement, and that's probably all we're gonna do for today. So if you see me in different clothes, it's because it's a different day. We got some little pigtails so we can actually get some lights here. That's probably what we'll do today. We want to enjoy it. The weather's nice, and the river calls our names when the weather is nice. So, yeah. So what you would say this is our three-way light switch diagram?
Yeah, so coming from the panel,
Yep.
we're gonna have a 14-2 wire that comes out, and the black wire will go to your first switch. And then this switch has the ability to either route that power on one out lug or a second out lug. And then you have what's called two travelers that go to the next outlet. This is interesting because you have actually 3 switches controlling this light as opposed to 2, which is way more common. But this middle one here is called a 4-way switch. So you have 2 for the incoming travelers and you have 2 for the outgoing travelers. And either the internals of that switch will be passing the power straight through, or else they will cross them over when you flip the switch. Those are the 2 possibilities. So you got 2 outgoing travelers of power then that go to the final 3-way switch, and that 3-way switch then converts back. So you got a 14-2 here. You've got this wire right there is a 14-3. This wire here is a 14-3, and this wire here is a 14-2. That will make your light switch turn on and off by any of those switches being flipped. Okay, so how are you gonna make that up?
This is power in,
Yep,
and this is power going out.
the box.
This is lights.
Okay.
Wouldn't I have to tie all these 3 together and then take a blank wire like that and curl it, or that's,
So power in and out get tied together,
yep,
and then bring a leg out of that, and that will be what switches.
okay,
All the whites go together, all the grounds go together. Leave the ground, do a twisty with a single,
Yeah.
the green coming out of the ground.
okay. Thank you. the neutrals will just get tucked in the back of the box, right? Okay, and again, for this one, does it matter if I have power in and power going to the lights on a certain screw?
You know,
Okay.
those are totally equivalent. You know, this thing just either breaks it apart or puts them together.
Yeah.
The three-way is definitely good.
Yeah.
Oh! I'm like, I didn't even get. Whoa! Oh
No.
my gosh.
They're like cheapy fish.
Well, that's a decent size.
Finally.
See